Minasan konnichiwa. Hi, so hello everyone, and we will start now our lesson. So first is for first timers, please read the description box, okay? Because I think all of your questions are all written, or the answers to your questions are written already in our description box. Okay, so we're 7 in the house. Just a moment. So for today is we will study lesson 9, okay? Lesson 9 of vocabulary and grammar. And if we have time, we will include kanji as well. Okay? And minasan, if you haven't subscribed yet, please don't forget to subscribe. And please like our lesson for today. Please like our lesson for today. So we're 8 and there's only 5. If you still have any questions, okay, you can type it in there in our live chat. So we have newbies every day. We have newbies. So we have Erika-san, first time. Shan-san, Margaret. Oliver-san, mga first timers. Janish-san, Eljon-san, and Maimuna-san. Okay. So don't worry, for first timers, you can still catch up to our lesson. All of the lessons are recorded, so you can just check the description box. Our links, the links from our previous lessons are in there. So, and if you're not available in this time, that's fine. You can download our lessons. Don't worry, this is a complete course for you to pass N5 and N4. And we will also have mock exam. Okay, right after we finish the lessons. And every Wednesday, if you have seen us, the Khay class, it's every Wednesday. So there are, the requirements to join the Khay class is written already in the description box. So in 2 minutes, I will start the lesson. 5:35, okay? So if you still have any questions, please type it in here. Si Kyra Melsan, ano? Hello. Arigato, Maimuna-san. And if you have friends, you can refer them to our lesson, to our online class here. So during Kaiwa, we also do Q&A regarding our previous lessons, and we also have reading, okay? So it's very noisy outside. So we also have reading. So please check time to time our page, our Facebook page, because all of the announcements are in there. And all of the reading materials, exams, I'm posting it there. Just 1 minute, then we will start. And if we have time, okay, we will have a listening as well. Okay, and the checking of our take-home exam, right? We will check it later. Our take-home exam. It was posted in our Facebook page. Okay, so first is we will have our vocabulary. So I will be erasing this already. You can just take a screenshot from your phones, okay? Or please memorize if you can as well, because later we will have a class participation wherein I will ask you if you remember some of the vocabularies or kanji. Then you just need to type it in there, your answers. Okay, so our first vocabulary for today is this verb. Okay, since this is your first time, you haven't studied the hiragana ng katakana yet, this is how it is read. So this is the verb wakarimasu, okay? Meaning, understand. Okay, understand. That's why if I ask you, minasan wakarimashita ka? Did you understand? Okay. Next, all of the vocabularies that we will be writing in here will be used in our grammar later. So next is arimasu. This is have. Arimasu. Okay? And next is our adjectives. So we have adjective which is key, like this is an adjective. And we have kirai. So we have like, and this one is dislike. Next is jozu. Okay, we have jozu. Jozu, that's a adjective. This is how you read that. Jozu. Okay, so that means good at. For example, you're good in sports, you're good in writing. So good at. Next, if we have good at, we also have poor at, which is heta. Heta na. This is also an adjective. So we have heta. Next is, we're done with the adjectives. Nouns. So we have ryori. Okay, that's ryori. And we have nomimono. Nomimono. Okay, for nomimono, that is our drinks. konnichiwa, King-san. Okay, so let's listen.
第9課言葉わかりますあります好き嫌い上手下手料理飲み物
Okay, until there. And I will erase it, okay? We will have our next set. So you can just take a screenshot. So I will remove this for us to have a space. Alright, so next is sports. We have sports. So if we say oshimasu, sports oshimasu means play sports, okay? To play sports. So that is sports oshimasu. Sports oshimasu. Okay. Next is we have yaku. Okay, so this is baseball for yaku. So just the same. Oshimasu, yaku oshimasu. Okay. This is oshimasu means to play baseball. And we have dance. Dance. We also have dance oshimasu. Okay. Dance oshimasu. To dance. So I will not be writing it, the English. So that's the meaning. Dance. And we have ongaku. Ongaku. Ongaku is music. Okay, so our next is we have uta. Uta, which is song. Okay, we have uta for song. And this one is kurashiku. Kurashiku is classical music. We also have, if you have classical, then we also have jazz. Jazz. Ja, ja, jazu, jazu, okay? So that's jazz. Hi, konbanwa, Janet-san. And we have konsato. Of course, konsato, concert. Konsato. Konsato. Next is karaoke. Karaoke for karaoke. So, same in here, no? Karaoke. Okay, so let's listen. So, please take a screenshot. Again, for first timers, please read the description box first. Okay, all of the instructions, reminders are in the description box. Let's listen.
スポーツ、野球、ダンス、音楽、歌、クラシック、ジャズ、コンサート、カラオケ。
Okay. So, take a screenshot, then I will erase. Okay? So, or print screen if you're watching from your laptop's computer. Right. So, next is kabuki. Okay, this is kabuki. So, kabuki as well. Just take note, this is a traditional Japanese musical drama. Okay? Traditional Japanese musical drama. So, let's go to next. Kasi it's long, so I won't be writing it anymore. Sayang space. Eh. So, for picture or drawing. And we have G. Okay, G. Which is letter or character. That's why it's kanji, right? Kanji. Letter, character. So, kanji is, we have kanji. For Chinese characters. And we have hiragana and katakana. And Romaji, which is the Roman alphabet. Romaji. for Roman alphabet. So next is small change, which is so we have komakai okane, means small change. Hi! Again, for first-timers, please read the description box first, okay? Of this lesson. Because there will be instructions for you, first-timers, and reminders. Komakai okane. Small change. Okay. And we have chicken. Okay, let's listen.
歌舞伎、絵、字、漢字、ひらがな、カタカナ、ローマ字、細かいお金、チケット。
Romaji. Okay. So let's go to our next. So we have time, okay, for jikan. Yoji. Next is yoji. So for those kanji that I'm writing, because we have studied that already, if you're just wondering, yoji. Okay, so yoji for something to do or errand. And yaksoku. Yaku. So yaksoku is appointment or promise. Okay? So we studied this before, but I will be writing it. We have goshujin for someone else's husband. So, Goshujin for someone else's husband. Otto or Shujin for your own husband. My husband. Okay? Oksan. So, we have Oksan for someone else's wife. Your own wife, Tsuma or Kanai. Okay? This is how you read it. And Kodomo for child. Okay, let's listen.
時間、用事、約束、ご主人、夫、主人、奥さん、妻、家内、子供。
Okay. So let's go to our next. Hi, konbanwa. So, please take note of this. We will use this in our grammar. Yoku, okay, means well, much. Yoku. And this one. Daitai. Which is mostly or roughly for daitai. Taksan. Okay, taksan. Taksan. Okay. Is many. Or much. Skoshi. Skoshi. A little or few. We have zen zen. Okay, used with negatives. Not at all. Not at all. Zen zen. And we have hayaku. Early, quickly, or fast. Hi, konbanwa. Again, for first timers, please check our description box. Okay? Description box for the instructions or reminders. So we have hayaku. We have nani nani kara because, para. Ayan. And we have doshite. Doshite for why. Okay, let's listen.
よく、だいたい、たくさん、少し、全然、早くからどうして
Okay. どうして we'll be finish for our vocals. So we have 残念ですね. Okay? 残念. 残念ですね. And we have sumimasen. Okay, sumimasen. I'm sorry. Hi, こんばんは。みつさん。はい、皆さんこんばんは。Okay, so what else? We have this. You've heard this already. Moshi moshi. Mosh mosh. Okay. That's hello. But this will only be used on the phone only, okay? Phone. We have this is or in English, oh. Okay, let's listen. 元気です。
残念ですね。すみません。もしもし
もしもし一緒にいかがですか？一緒にいかがですか？ Won't you join me or us? Okay? 一緒にいかがですか? So, sa chotto. Okay. This one is chotto. Chotto. You will use this when it's a euphemism used when declining an invitation. For example, someone invited you to go to a dinner, a party, and you want to decline. So you will not say that you won't come or you will not come. You will say, chotto. If you say chotto, it's just saying it's a bit difficult, but not direct. It's not in a direct way for you saying to that person who is inviting you that I won't come. But if you say chotto, parang in Tagalog, parang sa Tagalog siya. It's masugashi na in Tagalog. In Tagalog. So, kasi in real life, or this chotto is a little, okay? Its meaning as well is a little. Chotto is a little. But it's also used in this term, okay, if not sandali lang, okay? Not sandali lang, because this chotto is used when you want to say that you can't be with them, to the person who is inviting you, okay? The other meaning of this is a few or a little chotto, okay? We will use that in chotomate kodasai. That is what sandali lang, that's Tagalog, no? But in this term, in this case, you will use it just like this is the meaning chotto, which is in English a bit difficult, or it's a euphemism, or not directly saying to that person that you are negating or you don't want to accept his invitation, but you are saying chotto, parang chotto, that you cannot go, okay? It's not the meaning that wait lang. No, it's not. In that case, in this case, okay? In this case, the meaning is not to wait. Not to wait. Okay? But chotto means you don't want to go. But in a way that you don't want them to be offended. Okay? Did you understand? Pag-isipan mo na. Pwede. But if you say this one, they know that you won't attend. You won't come with them. Okay? Chotto. Parang, just like that. So, you say that for them not to be offended, that you don't want to come with them. Okay? That is for our chotto. So, that is when declining an invitation. So, someone invited you and you don't want to come because you're busy. So this next is dame desu ka? So this is the continuation because this is a kaiwa, okay? Dame desu ka. Part of our vocabulary for you to know. Dame desu ka. Dame desu ka. So it's a continuous dialogue. So just say, when you say chotto, so it looks that the impression is that you will not come. So the other person will say dame desu ka? So he will say, it's just, this is the meaning. So you cannot come. Dame desu ka? Dame desu ka? And then we have mata. Okay, so when you refuse, okay, when you refuse to go with that person, so you will just say mata kondo onegai shimasu. Okay? So it means please ask me again some other time for that person not to be offended. Okay? Kasi if you will say pinag-isipan or pinag-isipan is but I think the percentage is little for that pinag-isipan. Because in here, chotto is a bit difficult. So, she will just say, mata kondo onegai shimasu, okay? Please ask me again some other time. So, she will not come. Meaning, in this conversation, in this kaiwa, that person will not come. So, just invite me some other time, okay? For that person not to be offended. Zen. Okay, so we have that a while ago. Not at all. Not at all. Zen. Not at all. So, it accompanies with a verb. Okay. And we will talk about that in our grammar. So, this is our last set. So, let's listen first.
一緒にいかがですか？ちょっとダメですか？また今度お願いします。
Okay. So let's erase this and we will have our grammar already. Grammar. PNTC? What's PNTC? Maybe not because I don't know what PNTC means. Hello, Sumitra-san. Second time, no? Okay, so this is our first. Okay, N for noun. Okay, N for noun. Pili po ni ko college po sa Laguna. No. And I'm not from Laguna. So we have arimas, our vocabulary a while ago, and wakarimas. Okay, so arimas have, wakarimas understand. N for noun, And this is ga. Okay? For those who are looking on how to use ga, so this is one of its use. One of its uses. Ga. Okay, we have ga. So this is very important. Please remember, okay, these verbs and adjectives. Kides. Were trained by Japan Foundation. Kides, kides. So this is this, okay, so yan. Okay, so these are some of the verbs that and adjectives that we will use ga, okay, as our particle. So what are those? Arimas, wakarimas, skides, kirai, jozu, and heta. Okay, a while ago we studied the vocabulary. So ski is like, kirai is dislike or hate. Then jozu, good at, heta, poor at. Okay, you just need to remember because normally, okay, these transitive verbs require o particle, right? O particle. But in this case, these verbs will be marked, arimas and wakarimas will be marked with ga. And these adjectives will be marked with ga. Ski, kirai, jozu, heta. So you just need to remember that because those are verbs and adjectives. Those kinds that describe preference, ability, possession. Okay? That is why we use ga in there. Because it describes preference, ability, what else? Possession, and the like. Okay. Yan. That is why instead of o, we will mark it with ga. Okay? So you just need to remember. Sabi yung dating Green Life Foundation. Arimas, wakarimas, ki, kirai, jozu, and heta. So, yan. So in this case, you will be able to say, this will be an additional in your self-introduction or on our next kaiwa, okay? You will say your preference, your like, for example, what food or foods do you like? Okay? So, for example, ryori. Okay, so we have watashi wa Italia Riori. Okay, Italian food. Cooked food, di ba? Riori is cooked food, dish, or Italian dish. Ga, skides. So, in English, meaning to say, I like Italian food. Okay? This means, I like Italian food. Watashi wa Italia Riori ga skides. So, in here, in our grammar, we have this N for noun. Where is the noun? So, this is our noun, Italia Riori. Okay. Or Riori only. And then ga, our particle, because we use ski. Okay? Your like preference, diba? Like, preference, possession. So, this is one example. Watashi wa Italia Riori ga ski desu. Minasan wa. What food? What kind of food do you like? Yes, ability. So, another example. So, that is ski. And, for example, you don't like, that's kirai, or dislike, you will say, watashi wa Italia Riori ga kirai desu. Okay? Kirai desu. So, another example. This time, wakarimasu. So, how will you say that you understand Japanese? So, this is watashi wa Okay, so next, wakarimasu. Watashi wa nihongo ga wakarimasu. Okay, wakarimasu is understand. So, I can understand Japanese. Okay, that's how, or I understand Japanese. So, watashi wa nihongo ga wakarimasu. So, that is for your wakarimasu. Understand. So, our noun in here is nihongo, particle ga, because we use wakarimasu. Okay? So, hindi pala kita yung rumagin doon, ano? Okay, so let me erase this. Another example. Arimasu. Our next example will be arimasu. Arimasu means have, right? Have. So, we have okay, so we have watashi wa kuruma ga arimasu. This is have. This is kuruma, which is car. Meaning to say, watashi wa kuruma ga arimasu. I have a car. I have a car. Okay? So you just need to put a noun in here. And then, if you use the verb arimasu, you need to put particle ga. Okay? So, just memorize. Arimasu, wakarimasu, ski, kirai, jozu, heta. Okay? So, if you use those, you need to have particle ga. Okay, minasan? Okay, so let's go to our next grammar. Any questions, minasan, about our first grammar point? Okay, and again is for noun. Okay, so this time, this is donna. 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 Okay. Okay, so for donna, it is used to ask the listener to name one from a group which the noun after donna. So, for example, is spotsu, ne? Okay. Yan. Very good naman si minasan eh. Ala, kaya-kaya na yan. So, we have donna. So, this will be our noun, spotsu, okay? And noun. So, this is sports, spotsu. Donna, spotsu. This is how you will ask. So, we have donna, spotsu ga suki desu ka? So, I will be asking you that in our kaiwa next Wednesday. So, we have okay. What's the meaning of that? What sports do you like? Okay, so this is the donna. What sports? Donna sports. Donna. Because in lesson 8 we studied that donna, okay, in lesson 8. So we're looking for explanation in that donna. For example, donna machi, what kind of town? Donna machi. In this case, donna spotsu. Okay. So it's different because you were asked to name one from a group. For example, you are asked to name one of the group of sports. So, what sports do you like? For example, your answer is soccer. You like soccer. So, we have in here soccer. You will just answer your sports. Minasan, donna sports ga suki desu ka? Soccer. And then you repeat this ga suki desu ne? Okay, so for example, this is your answer. You were asked, donna spotsu ga suki desu ka? Sakka ga suki desu. Okay, since you used ski, you will have ga as your particle. Sakka ga suki desu. I like or football or yakyu. Yakyu ga suki desu. Minasan wa donna spotsu ga suki desu ka, minasan? You can type it in there. Okay, that is for our second grammar. Next. Next is our adverbs. Sports ba yan? Touching? Anong touching? Yung mga benching ko, sa pera ba yan? Dating. Okay, a while ago yes, you can join in their GC. Hi, Rosa GC. Okay, first. Okay, we have the degree in here for you to have an idea, okay, about the degree of these adverbs. So, this yoku, daitai, koshi are adverbs. We studied that in our vocabulary a while ago. Also, this amari and zen. Okay, so you just need affirmative means, yan, wakarimasu. Negative is wakarimasen. So, before we studied on how to conjugate mas and masen, positive, negative, right? So, in here, you will see yoku wakarimasu. I will not be putting the romaji anymore, okay? So, daitai wakarimasu. And skoshi wakarimasu. So, skoshi, very low. This is the degree. And yoku means high. Daitai is in the middle. Roughly, daitai. And adverb plus negative. So, we have adverb. Amari wakarimasen. So, low. So, this amari used with negative verbs. Okay? Amari wakarimasen. Zen, talagang not at all. Not at all. For someone asked a while ago what is zen. So, it is followed by a negative verb. So, zen, wakarimasen. For example, I don't understand anything. Not at all talagang he didn't understand. Si Kim ang bliss, no? Okay, zen, wakarimasen. So, next is, so in here, we have degree. In here naman, we have amount. Amount, okay? Because we have here large and small. For example, taksan arimasu. Okay, taksan arimasu and skoshi arimasu. Taksan arimasu, skoshi arimasu. And amari yung arimas is have, right? In our vocabulary a while ago. So, we use that in here. And here is wakarimas is understand. So, amari arimasen and zen arimasen. So, how do we use this? For example, this one is zen arimasen. For example, about money. But some don't have a Japanese keyboard. Okay, so for example about money, money is okane, right? Okane. So we have okane ga taksang arimasu. Ibig sabihin, which means you have a lot of money. So this is the amount. How much money do you have? Taksang arimasu. If you don't have that much money, so small, we have okane ga skoshi arimasu. Okay? And you can also use zen arimasen. Talagang means you don't have any money at all. Zen arimasen. So, that's for our... So, I will be removing this and we will give examples. Okay. Zen okane arimasu. Plain ga nai. So plain with airplane. Hikoki desu ne. So nai arimasen ne. Okane zen ga nai. Okay, so for example, you're good in English. So we have eigo, right? Eigo for English. Eigo ga yoku wakarimasu. Okay, so this is our adverb. This is our verb. Diba? Yoku wakarimasu. Combined. So, means ego is English language. So, this means I understand English very well. Okay, if you say only ego ga wakarimasu, I understand English. But then you add yoku, means very well. So, ego ga yoku wakarimasu. I understand English very well. Okay? Or for example, you understand just a little for English. So, you just need to change yoku to skoshi. Skoshi, a little. This is skoshi. So, same lang. It will be the same pattern. So, eigo ga skoshi wakarimasu. Eigo ga skoshi wakarimasu means I understand a little English. So, this is again English. This is wakarimasu is understand. And this skoshi is a little. So, how much do you understand? What is the degree? Eigo ga skoshi dake. Skoshi wakarimasu. Just a little. And if you say amari, again, negative, no? Negative verb for amari. Wakarimasen. So, since amari, plus negative, diba? I wrote that a while ago. So, wakarimasen. So, this is the degree, and negative plus negative are adverbs. So, we have amari wakarimasen. Ego nga, amari wakarimasen. So, I don't understand English so well. Okay? I don't understand English so well. So, that is for our wakarimasu. For chotto, if you'd like to say chotto, parang it will be an equivalent of skoshi. Okay, for chotto. Chotto wakarimasu. Chotto arimasu. Okay, chotto. Skoshi equivalent yun. Okay, so next. Kanji ga amari wakarimasen. Okay. Okane ga takusang arimasu. So that is your example a while ago, diba? For arimasu, takusang arimasu. Okane ga takusang arimasu means I have a lot of money. I have a lot of money. And if you don't have any money, okane ga zenzen arimasen. Zenzen arimasen. And take note that skoshi and zenzen can also modify adjectives. Okay? So, zen skoshi. So we have skoshi. Okay, skoshi and zenzen can also modify adjectives. For example, adjective samui, okay, cold. So you want to say koko wa skoshi Okay, koko wa skoshi samui desu. Koko wa skoshi samui desu, which means it's a little cold here. So, little for skoshi. Samui is cold. Koko is here. So, we have koko wa skoshi samui desu. So, samui is an adjective, right? So, that is for skoshi in here. It's a little cold here. And another example is okay, omoshiroi is an e adjective. So, if we negate the omoshiroi, it will be omoshirokonai. So, zen will be partnered with a negative. So, adjective, negative adjective. So, again, skoshi and zen can be used in adjectives. Okay, so we have ano e gawa zen omoshirokonai desu. Okay, that movie is not interesting at all. Okay, because zen is not at all. So we have ano e gawa zen omoshirokonai desu. That movie is not interesting at all. Okay, so let's go to our next grammar point. Okay, so we have S means sentence. S for sentence, okay? Kara. And then sentence 2. So, we have kara in here. So, this kara connects two sentences, okay? So, we have sentence 1, sentence 2. So, our connector is kara. So, it denotes a casual relationship. So, this S1 is the reason for S2. Okay? Again, this S1 is the reason. We have reason for this. Okay, so that's the reason. For example, okay. So this is our sentence 1 and sentence 2. Again, this sentence 1 is the reason of this sentence 2. So we have jikan ga arimasen kara shinbun o yomimasen. Okay, this is kara. So, shinbun, in English, the meaning is, because I don't have time, I don't read a newspaper. So, in here, because I don't have time, I don't read a newspaper. Shinbun is newspaper. Yomimasen, don't read. Okay? So, why don't you read newspaper? This is the reason. Okay, the sentence 1. Because I don't have time. Okay? And in this case, you can also state this first. Okay? So you can also state this first, and then this is the next one. And add the reason after this. So you can say, Shinbun no yomimasen. Jikan ga arimasen kara. I don't read newspaper because I don't have time. Okay? So you can also say this first, and then this will be your second sentence. Yes, reason first in this case, okay? But as I said, you can also make a sentence in which you will say what you haven't done, what you were not able to do. Okay, for example, Shinbun o yumimasen. Jikan ga arimasen kara. Okay, so you can do that as well. That this will be the sentence 2 first before having the reason. Okay? Okay, yan. Natawa ka na rin kasi very busy na si Kim-san. Nabatin, Kim-san. Okay. So, for example, another example is, yes, kasi para nasa dulo na, yes, that's true. The kara will be in the last sentence. In this pattern, it's in the middle, right? It's in the middle. But if you want, you can put it sa dulo. Okay. So, for example, you were asked, for example, you were asked, Mai asa shinbun o yumimasu ka? So, this is Mai asa. Shinbun again is newspaper. Mai asa shinbun o yumimasu ka? And your answer is iye. Iye, no. And then we will say yomimasen. And then state your reason. Okay, so in this case, the kara is already in the last. So we have Shinbun o yumimasu ka? Mainichi Shinbun o yumimasu ka? Do you read a newspaper every morning? Every morning, Mai asa, and then you will say answer, iye yomimasen. No, I don't. Jikan ga arimasen kara? Because I don't have time. Or because I have no time. Sabi siya na siya, den wow kakimasu. Darin, den wow kakimasu ka? Paano pag pareho silang nakapasta? For example, For example, Tataway pa na. Raymark-san, what is your example? Na, what would you like to say? Kung pareho silang nakapass. Wait lang. May mas-English na. If the question is in past tense, okay? Because in my example, it's not past tense. Since it's my asa every morning, so it's not past. My asa is a continuous action every morning. So, for example, yumimasen deshita. Jikan ga arimasen kara. Kino yumimasen deshita. Normally, in a casual conversation, for me, in a casual conversation, they will just say normal na, not past tense. Not past tense. Kasi, it depends on the verb, okay? It depends on the verb. So, for example, I were asked, for example, your question is, kino shinbun o yomimashita ka? Iie, kino yomimasen deshita. Jikan ga nai kara. Jikan ga nakatta. Jikan ga nai kara. Jikan ga arimasen kara. Arimasen. It will be arimasen. Arimasen ang arte. Arimasen ne, arimasen. Kino yomimasen deshita. Kino yomimashita ka? Kino tabemashita ka? Kino yomimasen. Kino yomimashita ka? Or kino mimashita ka? Mimasen deshita or minakatta. Jikan ga nai kara. Usually, if I will be talking to a Japanese person, then I will just say that in that way. But don't worry, I will look for other examples, okay? Parang okay din naman yung nakatta, no? Nakatta ka. Mimasen dewa arimasen. Mimasen dewa arimasen. You cannot combine mimasen dewa arimasen. Doshite. Okay. I will get back to you, Raymark-san, okay? Para ma-double check natin for that. Because if I'm just talking to a Japanese, then I can say that yung dewa arimasen is for ja arimasen, di ba? Mimasen. So that is for des. So it's doubled already if you say mimasen dewa arimasen. Cannot be for mimasen dewa arimasen or mimasen ja arimasen. Okay? Cannot be. Or I can say that's wrong already for mimasen dewa arimasen. Formal naman po. Kasi it's already mimasen eh. You use mimasen. For de, ja arimasen, for example, you have it's not a verb. Okay, so noun de wa arimasen. Takoyaki ga takai desu. Desu kara. Takai desu. Ay, baliktad. For Brian-san. Brian-san, so takoyaki ga takai desu kara kaimasen. Okay? So the reason is because it's expensive. That's why you didn't buy it, or you don't buy, or or yun na yung for takoyaki. So kara should be in takoyaki ga takai. Takoyaki ga takai. Okay, so let's go to another doshite, no? So Imrul-san is asking for doshite. So that's our next, okay, doshite. Okay. For Remark-san, okay, Remark-san. Yes, it should be in past tense. Okay, for your question a while ago. Past tense. So, for example, no? Because you're asking about what happened or what you did yesterday. So, yes, it should be past tense. If we will be basing it in grammar, no? So, jikan ga nakatta kara. Okay? Jikan ga arimasen deshita. But if you're going to say it in casual, so arimasen is, or arimasen deshita is nakatta. So, mas futsu siya. Futsu is normal. So, mas okay siya. Much better na you will say it, I think, if it's in casual. Arimasen deshita kara. Very formal kasi, no? But that's fine. It should be in past tense. Kasi, for example, I don't have money. So, yesterday, for example, yesterday, I went to a bookstore. Okay? Honya. So, I went to a bookstore, but I was not able to buy a book because I don't have money. So, okane ga nakatta kara. Okay? Ja, kino, kino kaimasen deshita. Okane ga nakatta kara. If I will be asked by someone, did you bought a certain book? Did you bought Nihongo book yesterday? Because you went to a bookshop. You went to a bookshop. Okay, so you will just answer, kino, kaimasen deshita. Okay? Okane ga nakatta kara, or okane ga arimasen deshita kara. Okay? But if I will be in speaking, no, in hanasu, if I will be talking to a Japanese person, or in Japanese, I will be saying that in Japanese, nakatta kara ne, I will use the casual form and then say kara para mas okay siya. But then if you will say that it's in past tense, right? Past tense. Kino hon o kawanaka hon o kaimasen deshita. Okane ga nakatta kara. So, yun, mas okay yun. Yes, nakatta is past for arimasu. That is yung for the question of, sino ba? Si Remark-san, no? Kasi baka mamaya, you will answer in a test paper and you need to put passed or not. So, yun. Ja, remark-san mo daijoubu desu ka? Remark-san. Yun, so,はい、大丈夫です。正解です。キムさんね、日本で行けなかった。日本行けない。So, yan ay naka-ano na ata yan. Ikimasu, ikimasen. Iki. It should be iki kasi you're using e. No? Not ano pa siya. Yung kano form. Not yet. So, nihon e iki na katta. Bisaga na katta kara. Yes, correct. Okay. Kino wa won o kaimasen deshita. Okane ga nakatta kara. Nakatta kara. Des. And you want to put the nakatta kara des. Para maging ano siya, polite. You want to put des. Yes, that's possible. Okay, for that des because it's in casual form, diba? That's fine for Kenneth-san. Okay, masendesh ta. Okay, niga nakatakara des. But in our study for tonight, ha, in our study, we are using kara without des because it's not in casual form. It's in polite form already. Da, arimasen. Okay? So, what else? Iki dapat, okay. Kinogon o kaimasen deshita. Okane ga arimasen kara. Yes. I think it should be okane ga arimasen deshita kara. I love basketball hoops. This is Janlin-san, ne? Janlin-san. Kinohon na kaimasen. That is what we are talking about. So, kinohon o kaimasen deshita. Okane ga arimasen deshita kara. It's just like, ano no, nire-repeat mo nga lang, parang double jeopardy na siya kasi puro deshita. Kaya usually nga, we are doing that or saying that already in casual. But we are not yet in casual form, okay? No, that's fine, Chokoy-san. Kaimasen deshita. Okane ga nai kara. Yeah, casual conversation, I may say that yes. because we also use that. But if in written, if it's in written, and if you want it to be correct, much better to answer it in past tense. But if you're doing a casual conversation to your friend, that's unacceptable. That is acceptable. Paano ga nai kara sa? Paano ga nai kara? Okay. Yes, double. Double, no? Kaya nga, I love basketball hoopsan. Ang haba. I love basketball hoopsan. That's why, usually, or normally, when you are talking to somebody in Japan already, we use the casual form. But we are not yet studying the casual form. Okay? Which is the arimasen deshita, which is nakatta. Nakatta kara. Pwede ba yung pagsamahin yung plain at mass? Pwede ba yung pagsamahin yung plain at mass? For example, Reden-san, what do you mean? What do you mean by dakara? Ganon din yun eh. Dakara. Kaya naman. Dakara. Kaya naman. That's why, dakara, that's why, kay Janet na sentence, may name. Janet-san. Janet-san, where's your sentence? Or kay Ray Markson na sentence ba yun? You mean, halimbawa, polite form and then casual form? Is that what you mean, Red and Sun? Polite form and then casual form? Nasaan na yun? Okay, Jonathan. Much better, okay, if you use polite, then all of your sentence, the whole sentence should be polite. Okay? Formal, everything is formal. Okay? If you will be answering a questionnaire, so, formal. Undes na yan, no? Kay Kenneth-san, undes, that's undes form. Kuya rin informal po ng arimasen yung nai. Yes, yes, that is the casual form or informal. Kay Janet-san. Nasaan naman yun? Okay, nag-arimasen ka na ko. Brian-san, Dakara. Keno. Oh, Keno. Brian. Anong Keno? Kino. Yeah, because we are not yet in this form. Vocabulary, we're done with that already, Imrol-san, with the vocabulary. You can just, replay for the vocabulary. So, we're done with the vocabulary, and then, here, last part na itong doshte, ha? Last part of our grammar. So, hindi ko matuto ng ego para sa work. When you use plain form, lalagyan mo lang ng this para maging polite. Yes, but there is a different, may feeling kasi kapag may undes, that's why you're using undes. May siya eh. That's a yes, okay. But aside from being polite, okay, there is a certain feeling or emotion inserted in there. Okay, so let's go back to our lesson first, okay? So doshte. So this is our interrogative, this doshte. Used to ask a reason. So this means your answer needs kara, okay? Kara. So we need the reason. So your answer should have a kara. Yung we studied a while ago, the kara. So for example, doshite asa shimbun o yumimasen ka? So we have doshite. Okay, tignan nyo minasan. In this case, asa, okay, is morning, right? Morning. So, doshite asa o shimbun o yumimasen ka. Okay? So, why don't you read a newspaper in the morning? But this is not past tense, no? This is not past tense. So, why don't you read the newspaper in the morning? Doshite asa o shimbun o yumimasen ka? Jikan ga arimasen kara ne? Jikan ga arimasen, because I don't have time. So, this is not past tense because future and present. Okay, naka yomimasen pa. siya. Wala yan. Okay, doshite asa shinbun o yomimasen ka? Okay. Jikan ga arimasen kara. Yes, ano yan? Typo lang yan. Typo. What else? Sorry. Typo lang. Asa, shinbun o yumimasen ka. Okay, what else? Doshite desu ka. So, for this example naman, nesu? What's nesu? Nesu ga hitsuyo desu kara? Nesu? Nes? Okay. This time, nyusu. Okay, nyusu. So desu ne. Nyusu ga hitsuyo desu kara, shinbun o yomimasu. So, another example for doshite is, kyou wa hayaku kaerimasu. Seven na. Okay. So, kyou wa hayaku kaerimasu. I'll go home early today. And then, you can use this doshite, which is, doshite desu ka? Why? Doshite desu ka? For it to be polite, then, doshite desu ka? Sorry, ha? Doshite desu ka? This is why, or doshite ne? Doshite. Sometimes when you are writing, you're being confused as well. Okay, so for example, you can use this in another way. For example, this way, kyou wa hayaku kaerimasu. Doshite desu ka? So, you were asked, I'll go home early today. And then why? Doshite desu ka? Because today is my child's birthday. Kodomo no tanjoubi desu kara. Okay, this is the kara again, your reason. So, why? So, this is the reason. Desu kara. Okay, so that's the end of our grammar, lesson 9, and then we will go to our kanji. Kanji. Wait lang, for the questions, okay? I will read it. Tumagal tayo pagka kasi may mga extra. So, much better after the lesson eh. But let me see. Basta ko lang kami ko. Okay. 今日は私の誕生日ですから早く帰れない。Kenneth-san, why do you have to put dame desu? どうして日本語を勉強しますか? I think you don't need to put dame desu. 今日は私の誕生日ですから早く。Actually, it should be kairanai to ikenai. Do you know the form kaira? Ano ba ito? Yung nakireba narimasen form. Kaira nakireba narimasen. Okay? Or you can say, hayako kairetai. Kyo wa watashi no tanjoubi desu kara hayako kairetai. Or hayako kairanai to ikenai. Okay? For Kenneth-san, kanji wa suki desu ka? Kakanai desu. Yes. Okay, no more questions. Then let's go to our next. Before we go to our kanji, listening first, okay? We will have our listening first. So, please lend me your ears, minasan. This is our listening for lesson 9.
はいは残念です。もしもし、ミラーです。
あ、ミラーさん、こんばんは。お元気ですか？
元気です。木村さん、小沢誠二のコンサート一緒にいかがですか？
いいですね。いつですか？
来週の金曜日の晩です。
金曜日ですか。金曜日の晩はちょっと。
ダメですか？
友達と約束がありますから。
そうですか。残念ですね。
また今度お願いします。
会話。
Okay, so sample lang yan. So, I will be writing the questions so you know what you need to look for. So, Kimura-san is being invited by Mira-san. So, when will it be? Itsu desu ka? Itsu. So, when? Okay. So, abangan nyo yung itsu desu ka? So, when? And then, Kimura-san, what's the reason, okay, for Kimura-san? Number 2 is, you need to look for the reason. Reason, so, because she will hesitate or she will decline, okay, she will decline the invitation. So, what's the reason? So, there is nani-nani kara in there. Nani-nani kara. Okay. What else? Then the last line. Last line. That is Kimura-san. After she said, okay, mata, nani. So, what did she say? Mata. So, please look for these 3 answers. Okay. So, let's start.
会話残念です。もしもし、ミラーです。
あ、ミラーさん、こんばんは。お元気ですか？
元気です。木村さん、小沢誠二のコンサート一緒にいかがですか？
いいですね。いつですか？
来週の金曜日の晩です。
金曜日ですか。金 日の晩はちょっと。
ダメですか？
ええ、友達と約束がありますから。
そうですか。残念ですね。
ええ、また今度お願いします。
はい、皆さん大丈夫ですか? One more time. Hi. Did you complete the 3 questions? Okay, another one. Last time. Last one.
会話。残念です。もしもし、ミラーです。
あ、ミラーさん、こんばんは。お元気ですか？
元気です。木村さん、小沢誠二のコンサート、一緒にいかがですか？
いいですね。いつですか？
来週の金曜日の晩です。
金曜日ですか。金曜日の晩はちょっと。
ダメですか？
ええ、友達と約束がありますから。
そうですか。残念ですね。
ええ、また今度お願いします。
Okay. So let's check. Okay, so when? Okay, minasan, itsu desu ka? Itsu desu ka? Itsu desu ka? The answer is Raishu no Kinyobi no ban desu. Okay, Raishu no Kinyobi no ban desu. Next Friday evening. Okay, next Friday evening. And next question. What's the reason? Okay. What's the reason? Reason? Please type. What's the reason? Yes. Tomodachi to yakusoku ga arimasu kara ne. So, letter S lang for yakusoku. So, the reason is tomodachi to yakusoku ga arimasu kara. So, she have an appointment with her friend. She have an appointment. So, the last line, what did she? Mata blank. Ne? Mata blank. So, what's the missing line? Hai. Remark-san. Hai. Mata kondo onegai shimasu ne. Mata kondo onegai shimasu. Alright. Wow, so nakadami tayo. And minasan, diba, we have a take-home exam. Do you remember? We have a take-home exam. Vocab grammar lesson. Take-home exam, please. Yung ano muna pala kasi, yung exam kasi. We will answer it now. Okay? We will answer it now para next exam naman kasi. Okay, next exam. Next naman. So, I posted it. Diba? Last Monday. So, okay. Please be ready. Bilis magsalita. Please be ready. Take home exam. We will answer. Okay, number 1. That's only 3 parts. Okay, so that I can send you, after this, I can send naman the Lesson 9 exam. So, we need to finish this. Okay, number 1. So, you just need to choose. Yoropa e ikimasu. Senshu, Raigetsu, Kyonen. Senshu, Raigetsu, Kyonen are the choices. So, Yoropa e ikimasu. So, what's the answer? Hai. Redensa ne, Raigetsu ne. Raigetsu, Yoropa e ikimasu. Because Kyonen and Senshu are both past tense. Okay? Number 2. So, others can join. I will say the So, number 2. given is choices. Supa, engineer, erebeta. De, tamago, kaimas. So, where do you buy egg? Supa, engineer, erebeta. Of course, it's supa, ne? Supa. Supermarket for supa. So, number 3. Yes, correct. Supa. Wow, very good sila nakapag-answer sila, no? Number 3. Fujisan wa. Choices. Shinsetsu na, hima na, kirei na, yama desu. Which one? Which one? Fujisan. Fujisan. Hi. Raymark-san. Kirei na ne. Kirei na yama desu. So, kirei na. Fujisan wa kirei na yama desu. Number 4. Number 4, Yamada-san wa wang-san ni chugoku go moraimashita or naraimashita or karimashita. So, which one? Which one? Answers, please. Hi, Raymark-san. So, it's naraimashita. Yamada-san wa wang-san ni chugoku o naraimashita. Next. Number 5. Kino eki de tomodachi ni given mimashita, kakemashita, aimashita. Kino eki de tomodachi ni yes, correct. Raymark-san, Kenneth-san, aimashita ne, aimashita. So, kino eki de tomodachi ni aimashita. So, if it's aimas, ni ang ating particle for tomodachi or to the person who you will meet. Okay, number 6. Nihon no kamera wa hikui yasui nigiyaka desu ka? Which one? Hikui yasui nigiyaka. Number 6. Yes. Okay, number 6 is yasui. Ne? Nihon no kamera wa yasui desu ka? Number 7. Okasang no tanjoubi ni nani yo moraimasu, agemasu, kashimasu ka? So, okasa no tanjoubi ni nani yo. Of course, si okasa ng my birthday, you should give. So, it's agemasu. Okay, yan. Very good, agemasu. Next. Borpen terehon kado, fax, terehon, de, repoto, okorimasu. So, how? That is fax. Okay, fax. Fax de, repoto, okorimasu. Okay, repoto, okorimasu. Fax de. Yes. Okay, next. Number 8. Ay, number 8. Number 9. Watto-san wa daigaku de eigo o oshimasu. Watto-san wa blank desu. So, if he is teaching, Watto-san is a teacher. Sensei, ne? Sensei desu. Sensei. Yes. Next, number 10. Atsui desu ne. Asoko de blank, blank, blank. Yasumimashou. Chotto totemo mada. So, which one? Chotto totemo mada. So, we have atsui desu ne. Asoko de chotto yasumimashou. Okay? Chotto. Okay? Chotto. Okay, next. Let's go to number 8. Okay, so you have choices in there. So, Rei, isha ni hirogohan o tabemasen ka? So, out na si tabemas. And you need to conjugate if it needs a negative verb. Number 1, senshu no doyobi. Doko mo? Senshu no doyobi is last Saturday. So, doko mo? Ikimasen deshita. Okay? O, ikimasen deshita. Last Saturday. Next, number 2. Ja. Rokuji ni eki de blank. Wakarimashita. Okay, number 2 is aimasho. Ja rokuji ni eki de aimasho. Wakarimashita. So it should be aimasho because we will use the ikimasu later. Okay? Aimasho. Number 3, isho ni niwa de shashin o blank. Ka? I desu ne. So number 3 is torimasen ka? Torimasen. Okay, torimasen. Number 3. Kasi may ka, there is a ka in the given, so it should be torimasen. Okay? Torimasen ka? I desu ne. Number 4. Ashita, kazoku ni tegami yo. Number 4. Kakimasu. Okay? Because it's ashita. Kakimasu. Okay? Kakimasu for number 4. Ashita, kazoku ni tegami yo kakimasu. Number 5. Mainichi 9時から 5時まで会社で Number 5, your answer. Hatarakimasu. 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 Okay, 毎日9時間から5時まで会社で働きます。Okay, number 9. Number 9. So, you need to arrange the sentence. So, I will give you the answer 1 to 5. So, your number 1, answer. これから皆さんの会社に電話をかけます。これから皆さんの会社に電話をかけます。That's number 1. Whiteboard. Okay. Sorry. これからnumber 1. Okay, number 1. これから皆さんの会社に電話をかけます。Number 2. Ko no restaurant Okay, number 2, このレストランのコーヒーはとても美味しいです。Number 3. This is Indonesia Jin. Okay, Indonesia Jin wa Indonesia Jin wa spoon to fork de gohan no tabemasu. Number 4. toy depato de oishi chocolate o kaimashita. Okay. Anong gagawin dito? This is already arranged. This is the answer. Okay? Because I gave them a take-home exam last Monday. So, this is number 9. Part 9. The answer. So, they just need to arrange. So, may given dito. May given and you just need to arrange. So, again, may asa. Kita ba? Yan. May asa basu de kaisha e ikimasu. Arrange na po. Yes. Okay, so I will erase this. Please check your answers. Please check your answers. Ay. And then, abangan nyo ako ha for the answer. If I have some clarification, that will be on Monday for all of your questions a while ago. Let me just double check for that. Depato? Okay, so, minasan, ready? Please ready your pen and paper. So, complete set tayo ngayon, ano? We have vocabulary, grammar, kanji, and listening. We're done with the listening. So, this is the last part. Okay. So, for tonight, we have 10. Okay, we have 10. Okay, so this is our first. Just a moment. Wait lang. Okay, so we have this. Okay, so that is kako. To write. Kako, no? Kako. But of course, you need to add ko. Okay, that is why this is this has a close and parenthesis. So, kanji, this is ka. Add hiragana ku, for it to be kaku. Okay? Meaning to write or writing books. Kaku, kakimas, yan, si kaku. And onyomi is sho. You know Toshokan? Toshokan is library, right? So that is the sho. This is sho in Toshokan. Okay. So, how do we write that? Yes. Madali lang sa type, no? If you're going to type it in the keyboard. So, first is this. 1, 2, 3. And then this line below 4, 5. And then the vertical line 6. And then your box, just like the he kanji. Mas ano ba number na? Libutan ko. Yan. Okay, again. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? So, just add. This is ka. Just add this. Kakimas. Okay? Kakimas is right. Okay? That's the verb for right. Okay, so next, let's go to our next kanji character. Okay, do you know this? Yes, correct. Red and sun. So that is kiku for to hear or to listen. To hear. To listen. Okay, si kiku. So, this is the onyomi. So, we have bun, mon, and this is kiku. Ki, and then you add ku, hiragana ku, for it to be kiku, to hear, to listen. So, that is, we have already the newspaper, right? Shinbun and kikimas. So, we have, since we're done with the Atarashi kanji, so we will be writing that. This is our Shinbun, okay? Shinbun, newspaper. And another kunyomi is kikoeru. Okay, can be heard. Kikoemas. So, it's in here. Ki, and then koeru or kikoemas can be heard. Okay, so how do we write that? First is the left part. First line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So, yan. So, lagpas. And that's na. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay? We have hikumasan. Yeah. Okay, let's go to our next character. Let's go to our next character. This is Kanji Unit 9, minasan. Ano yung pinag-usapan niyo? May classic? Global something. Okay, so let's go to our next. Okay, so that is our next kanji. ML pala yan. Okay, so minasan, who knows this character? So this is our character for to read. So that is yo, just add mo for it to be yomu, which is to read, okay, or yomimasu. Hi, konbanwa. Okay, so for its on yomi, we have doku, toku, and to. Okay, so this is yo, mo, doku, toku, to. Okay, kunyomi and onyomi. Pampas no pantsu. Nihonjin desu ka? Pampas no pantsu. Nihonjin desu ka? Hi. So next is, so we have that. So how do we write this? First is the left side. Okay. So this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the mouth. Kanji of mouth. 5, 6, 7. Okay. And then 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay? Ahay! So desu ka? Tokyo ni imasu ka? Tokyo ni imasu ne. Pampasa. Okay. But I think he's learning English. Minasan, he's learning English. Are you a he or a she? Pants. Okay, again. Let's write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, minasan? Hindi naman natin nakikinig ng mga nagchichismisa na kayo dyan. Okay, so do we have? So we have yomikata, ne? Yomikata. So yomikata means how to read. How to read or reading of a kanji, yomikata. So this is yo. So yomi. Okay, that is kata. So this is yomikata. Okay, that means how to read. How to read or reading of kanji, yomikata. Okay, so let's go to our next. Multitasker, chismis when listening. Okay, so next. Okay, this is the kanji for simeru. So we have to see, to look, to watch. To see, to look, to watch. Okay, that is miru. Again, you just need to add ru. Add ru. So it could be miru or miseru or mieru. Okay. And the onyomi is ken. We have ken. Tenzu. Ken. So, example, we have misemas is to show. Misemas, show. So, for example, hon o misete kudasai. So, please show me your book. Mise. Later, we will study that te form. So, misemas. Misemas is show. What's that eyes? Pompon sumatsu. Okay, so how do we write this? First is, okay, minasan, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, yung paa niya. 6, 7. Okay. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so let's go to our next. So we have already 4 characters. Yes, hon, book. They're asking if you have the Japanese book. Okay, so next is we have this. Okay, do you know this verb or this character? Okay, so that is our character for to speak, to talk. Okay, kanasu. So you just need to add again. Add su for it to be hanasu. Okay. It's also hanashi. Okay, hanashi. Hanashi. It's also hanashi. Hanashi is talk, speech, or story. another kunyomi of this, okay? Hanashi. So that's talk, speech, or story. What else? So, we're done with the den kanji, no? So, it's also the wa. Since the onyomi is wa, onyomi, wa. So, we have denwa. Wa for denwa. So, we're done with the den kanji, right? Okay, example is this denwa, which is telephone or telephone call. We have denwa. And we also have this is naka, right? We're done with this. Hanashi chu. Okay, we have hanashi chu. So this is hanashi chu. The line is busy when the line is busy, no? Hanashi chu. Okay, so how do we write this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay? Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that is for hanasu. Okay, so let's go to our next. Okay, so this is our next. Okani ga arimasu kara? You should remember this. Okay, are to buy or to purchase. So that is our cow or kaimasu. And we also have buy for onyomi. So since we're done with mono, right? We're done with mono. For example, this is mono, diba? Right? So we have Kay mono, which is shopping. Yeah. Kay mono is shopping. And you can also use kaimono shimasu, which means do shopping. Okay? Kaimono shimasu, do shopping. Okay, how do we write this? First is the upper part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay? Pero yung dikit yan, ha? Dikit yan. Again, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That is our character for to buy or to purchase. Next character. Minasang wa nihon Philippine jin desu yo, minasang. Okay, so next. Okay, so this is, of course, in the morning. Mikakemas. So desu ne, Philippine jin desu ne. Philippine jin ippai imasu ya ne. Nihon de. Hi, so this is to get up to rise. To get up. To get up, to rise. To wake up. Or to raise, to wake someone up. So we have the verb, which is okiru, okosu or okoru. So this is only o, okay? Only o. So you need to add. So yan, okiru. Okay? This is only o, then add. Kiru or kimasu. And then its onyomi is ki. Ki. So how do we write that? First is the upper part. 1, 2, 3. And then 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? And then 8, 9, 10. Yan, parang nasulat ko. So, Hongko. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Minasan, practice writing. Okay, so let's go to our next character. Okay, ruined na siya. Okay, so let's go to our next. Okay, that is our character 4. Okay, you want to go back? That is to return. To return. Okay, so we have kairimasu. Go home. Okay, kairimasu. Return or come. Go home. So that is only kae. And you need to add rimasu for it to become kairimasu. So we also have kaisu. Yung to return talaga kaisu. Kaishimasu. Kaisu. And onyomi is he. That is kae. Okay. So, for example, yan. Kairimasu. So, how do we write that? First is the left side. So, 1, 2. And then, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Again. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Confused one to imi desu ka? Maji, ano yun? Maji warashi ba? Confusion. I think it's similar with magirawashi in Japanese. Since you are confused, so it's easily mistaken. Just similar. なるほど、わかりました。Just, slight magirawashi desu ne. Usually mistaken or machigairu. Okay, so let's go to our next. But in Japanese, lots of meaning. Lots of meaning of confused. Okay, so let's go to our next character. こっちですか？パンパンパンパンパンパンパンパンパン。Bakit naman ng pam-pam? Pampa. Pampas. No pants. Ba't naman may pants? Pants. Okay, so let's go to our next. Punta niyo yung desk ka. Baka pinagloloko lang kayo, no? So we have this. Okay. Minasan, konti ni Nihonjin desu. Okay, friend. So that is only tomo. Okay, tomo or you for onyomi. For Eugene or tomo, tomodachi. Okay, tomo. That's the tomo. Of course, our next is dachi. So we can complete that tomodachi. So how do we write this first? This 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we have the friend. 2, 3, 4. Romaji wa shogakko de na. Okay, so next. Okay, last character. Yay, last character. Okay, this is the dachi. So we have here. Okay. Okay, so this is the plural. Okay. Plural suffix. This is a plural suffix used for people. Used for people. For example, Reggie Santachi, no? We use that. Reggie Santachi, sila Regine. So, it means plural, not just Regine. Reggie and friends, just like that. So, Reden Tachi, Reden Santachi. But, in Tomodachi, okay, in Tomodachi, it has lost its plural meaning. So, not plural if Tomodachi, okay? So, we have that Tomodachi. So, we have Tomodachi. Dachi is this one, okay? Dachi. Dachi. So, it has lost its plural meaning when it's combined with Tomo because Tomodachi is friend. So, we have their friend. So, onyomi is we have tatsu. We have tatsu. Okay? Jollibee wa nan desu ka? Pampanyoni. Jollibee wa. Naya to muna. Koko. Third year high school daw siya. 18 years old. I think he's telling the truth. Oh, and he don't know what Jollibee is because parang hindi pa ako nakakita ng Jollibee sa Pampasan. So, I will erase this. Jollibee is just like McDonald's. McDonald's. Nakakabalo kasi yun. It's just like McDonald's here in Philippines. But it's more popular. So, this yo, McDonald's. Just like this same. Okay, here in the Philippines, it's a restaurant. And how do we write that? So, first is the upper 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, sorry. Bigla siyang nawala. Sorry. Yan, reconnect. There's no rice in McDonald's. Gohan ganay, ne? McDonald's de. Only burger, baga dake baga. Tapos syempre mas mahal siya. Much expensive. It's more expensive than Philippine price. Okay, so minasan, let's have your double check for your kanji, minasan. Okay, so let's have so I will be asking you what character is this, and you just need to write, okay? Okay, first is, what is this character? This one. First is this. Please type minasan. Without su. Without su. Without su. No, it's not hanasu if without su. Hana. Ayun, may tumama. Reggie-san. Hanashi. Ayan, kasi nagchichismisan kayo May kirot na utak sa kanji. Okay, so hanashi if stand alone, kunyomi. Okay. And next is, what's this? Okay, this one, this. Please type. Huling. Yan. Yes, tomo or you. But we use tomo instead. Okay. Next, combined. This combination. This one and then next this one. Please type. Ay, very good. Alam niya yan. Hi, tomodachi desu ne. Tomodachi. Next, this. Okay, what's this? Yes, English naman kay Pampas. Pampas-san. Eigo din Hi, cow ne, cow. Not cow for baka, but cow for to purchase. Okay, next. This. Next. Next, so it should be MI, no? MI, so miru. Okay, miru. Yes, miru. Okay, next. What's this? Yes, very good. Now English, ay good din Hi. Wow, very good. Oh. Pampas-san is also participating. Jamina-san wa. Hi, kako desu ne, right? To write or writing. So next is this. Papa is blue. Yes. So we have bun for shimbun or kiku because we have the hiragana ko. So we have kiku. Pampachang. Okay. So next is we have okay, next. Okay, we have yomu, mu, no? And then this one is okay, we have kairu. Okay, kairu. To return, go home. So last is wow, very good. Nag-English siya kay ano to. Okay. Wow, so we're done. So, meron nyo, we have completed everything. Vocabulary, grammar, kanji, and listening. We don't have reading. Just reading only. Tagarogo. Tagarogo. Philippine go desu yo. Sore wa. Tagarogo. Go. Tagarog. Tagalog. Okay, that's Tagalog. Tagalog go. Tagarog go. Pampa. Sige, tingnan natin si Pampa Susan. Since high school naman siya. So, Pampa Susan. Sa Mangarimas yun eh. Minasan. No shitsumon. So desu yo. Tagalog go gote. Yun desu ne. Hajimete shirimasu. So desu ka. Or Philippine go. So, Philippine go. Tagalog go go. Okay. So, bunga arimasu ne. じゃあ、例えば、聞こえますよね、私。So, kanina nyo. Tingnan natin yung kanilang item. Diba? You have question. Let's see his iken. Guapa. Guapo. Guapo. Wait. Just a moment, no? Minasan. Yung question nyo kanina, di ba? Let's check his opinion. Since he's not a teacher, Makang Bisaya. Guwapa in Bisaya. Yung guwapa. Tinuturuan nyo ng mali to si ano. Pag guwapa, sa Bisaya, yung guwapa ay maganda. Kino. He. Nihonjin janai no? Pampasan. So, Pampasan. Pampasan wa Nihonjin desu ka? Sore wa Shinjitsu desu ka? Pampasan. それは本当ですか? Totoo naman daw. So, honto datte. Honto desu. Shinjitsu to honto. それはじゃあ、パンパさん、質問がありますね。Hilo po ako sa kanji. Hi! Hi! Ay, okay lang po. Sige, Nihonjin is what, not bright this. Sige lang po, okay na kasi end na naman kami. I will just ask Pampasan a question. Ano ba yung minasan yung question kanina kasi? Let's ask his opinion. Since he's not a teacher, he's a student, no? But then, he's a Japanese. Pampers po yung Pampas. Pampas. No pants. Oo nga eh. Pwede yan makorek. Ano ba yun? Bigay nyo nga yung example nyo. Yeah, pants. Pampers pa. Kasi in Japan, there's a Pampers, right? Pampers. Ate, Pampers ba yung sa inyo? Hindi pa. So, we have Kino. Ayan, I already have the question to Pampasan. Pampasan, imas ka? Mada imas ka, Pampasan? Hai to kaite kudasai. Imasu yo. Okay, so, bun ga arimasu. Kore wa tadashi ka, tadashi konai ka wakarimasen kara. Kore wa minasan no shitsumon desu yo. じゃあ、例えば、この文、昨日本を買いませんでしたかyun ba yun? 昨日本を買いませんでした。お金がありませんでしたから or ありませんから。どうですか？もう一度ね。昨日本を買いませんでした。Okay? 本を買いませんでした。お金がありませんからまたはお金がありませんでしたから。どっちですか？昨日本を買いませんでした。2番目の文は2番目は2番目の文はお金がありませんでしたからね。過去だからね、過去。1文は過去。だから2文も過去。Yan, minasan ha. It should be in past nga siya, di ba? Past. So, desu yo. Kako da kara desu ne. It's just like magirawashi. Pampasan because arimasen deshita, masen deshita is been doubled, is double in there. Arimasen deshita kara, arimasen kara. So, desu ne, ima genzai. Da kara, di ba saki, minasan ni mo hanashita that, di ba I've said that, demo, Pampasan, tokidoki ne, for example, tomodachi to Hanashi ga attara, for example, I will be saying, ano daw tama? Kako. It's past. Should be past tense. Okay? Should be past tense since it's past. It should be past tense. So, it's okay if it's doubled. Diba yung kanina? So, kaimasen deshita o kanega arimasen deshita kara. So, past pa rin. So, this. Kasi if you will be writing it in a quiz, it should be correct. But pampasan, for example, if you are tomodachi to pampasan, madaimasu ka? So, yun na siya. Kay, diba? Yun yung tanong ni Ray Marksan. Si Pampersan. Imasu. Okay. If you will be having a conversation with your friend, just casual, okay, sometimes they use just like this. For example, you were asked, tomodachi ni, anong question ko? For example, Hono kaimashita ka? And then, I will answer, Kotae wa, Hono kaimashita ka? Kotae wa, iie, kawanakatta. Okane ga nai kara. So, desu ne. So, it's still the same, okay? So, yun. Sige, Sensei, tulungan natin. So, yun yan. So, ano kasi yan eh, yung what he wrote in there is ta, so it's in past. Yan, ano ba to? Casual, okay? Casual form, so casual. So, even if it's in casual, you are talking to your friend, okay? So, it should be in past tense. Minasan, if you still have other questions, so we can ewan ko ba dito kay Pampasan? Kasi si Pampasan daw ay Juhasay Sannensei, ne? Sannensei. Si Pampersan. Yan. So past pa rin siya, minasang. Pero minsan kasi kapag, ewan ko ba, pag makikipag-usap ka kasi minsan din eh, minsan, pag makikipag-usap ka na sa kapwa mo doon, sa Nihonjin, is, makikipag-usap ka na. Kung minsan kasi hindi mo na rin magagamit yung lahat ng mga forms na mga natutunan or mga naturo, mga casual na lang. And then, minsan, natanong ka nga nung katulad kanina, and then you will use just air candling. Maglinis ng tenga ba? Panlinis ng tenga. Ewan ko, totoo ba yung answer na yan? Kanina mo yan question, Reggie-san. Trainee ka din po dun, Sensei. No, I'm not a trainee. We're not trainees. Kasi iba yung sa mga trainee eh. May agency yun sila. Chuchu. Concentrate. Pero usually for the exams, you will get the higher score in listening part. I will tell you. Minsan you will get perfect score than your grammar, vocabulary. So much easier for listening. engineer's visa. Dare? Atashi? Difficile, ano man ito? Language na anong bago. Minasan, if you have any questions, 5 minutes, ne? Just 5 minutes, and then we will end this. So, we're done for today. So, minasan ha, see you on Monday for our next lesson. And then I will post your new exam or assignment in our page. So, minasan, if you will use casual form, everything should be in casual, and polite, everything should be in polite, even if it's long. Imasen, Philippine ni imasu. Watashi wa ne, Philippine ni imasu. Mae wa ne, 3年前 栃木県にSo, other questions? So, Pampasan, you can also join us if you have time. So, you can learn English naman, ano? You can learn English since I'm putting or writing the English equivalent of the language. Yes, Tochigi ken. Ito koro desu ne. So desu ne. Tochigi ken. Tokyo kara 3 時間かかります。3時間。Exam? What exam, Karis? Sans? Because we're just done with the exam, lessons 1 to 8. So next exam, or you mean JLPT N5 exam? We will have the N5 exam on January, I think, when we finish the up to lesson 25. Tama ni ikimasu. So desu ka. Tochigi ken. Nande, tomodachi ga imasu ka? JFT. Kailan po exam ng JFT? November ata, may exam ata sila. I'm not aware sa JFT kasi. Pampas Facebook, they add onegaishimasu. Obachang no iie ga arimasu. So desu ka. Onesan wa, watashi no onesan. Katoriza M. Nihon ni imasu yo. Ehimiken. Yatenai daw. Wala daw siyang Facebook. He doesn't have a Facebook account. So, you can just meet him in our class. So, ehimiken. Itta koto nai. Toi desu kara ne, ehimiken wa. Matsuyama ni imasu. Hai. Nan desu ka, Jerry-san? Nan desu ka? Yan daw. Usually, Twitter, Instagram. Yatte imasen. Wala din siya. Wala pala siya. Yung mga babae lang daw na mga kokosei, mga high school na Japanese na mga babae. Usually daw yan may Twitter, Instagram. Kinochiwa? What do you mean kinochiwa, Jerry-san? さながいったことあるさん感じ。ケネッさんは今日本にいますか？ケネッさん。ケネッオロンさん。Makikita pa ba? Hanggang ski. Oh, nagpunta na daw siya doon, nag-skish. Ba't yung ita niya is, ayun, ita no, yung kanji. I was confused because the ita kanji is different. Inay desu. Ayan, so let's end this na, minasan. So, Pampasang, he doesn't have Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. So, we can just meet in our live teaching. So, our next teaching live will be on Monday. So, mata raishu no getsuyobi kanji machigaimashita. Gomenasai. Daijoubu desu yo. O, tingnan nyo, kahit naman Japanese, sa ano man kasi yan eh. Typo yan, typo. Nikai skill ahead. Hi, minasan! Otsukare sama deshita. Ja, owarimashou. So, I will be... minasan, gabatte kudasai. Watashi mo gambarimasu. Otsukare sama deshita.